Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Jeff Castle with 31 Triple Doppler.
Well, we had some concerns here because our land was so dry. We hadn't seen rain in so long, but that's changing now.
It is changed. We've gotten back into a little bit of an unsettled pattern. Still, we're not producing a whole lot of precip out there. It's not been anything that's been a big soaker, but at least we have some wet weather back in the forecast. It is going to continue. That also includes the coming weekend, so kind of adjust your plans accordingly. Let's talk about the rain chances here. This is over the next 5 days. And for the rest of this week, we're not going to see a whole lot out there, but kind of like what we've had the last couple of days, there'll be some spots of showers. Perhaps first thing tomorrow morning, we're carrying a 20% chance for rain on Friday, although as new information is coming on in, Friday is continuing to trend a little bit drier. And then over the weekend, we are expecting to see a return of perhaps some widespread wet weather here across portions of the area that may impact some of those weekend plans before those rain chances do taper off again for a brief period for the start of next week. Let's kind of sort this out for you here with future radar, just so you can get in general ideas to the timing of this. And right now, all indications are Saturday morning will be dry. Late in the day Saturday, here comes the rainfall. 5 o'clock in the afternoon, we're seeing some widespread rain and shower activity moving into the northwest corner of the state. This will continue to overspread the area overnight Saturday into Sunday morning. So right now, Sunday looks wettest early in the day, and then we may see some improvement later Sunday afternoon. As you see, by 5 o'clock, some of that rain is lifting on out of the area. Now, keep in mind, details may change as we get closer. We're still a few days out. We will get some new information overnight tonight about weekend rain chances, and meteorologist Grace Anello will be in first thing tomorrow morning with the newest information for you. As it stands right now, though, over the next 7 days, and a lot of this is what's going to come this weekend, we may see a decent inch of rain in spots. Lower totals expected here in the eastern portion of North Alabama, around ½ an inch. But as we head back westward toward the Shoals, Mississippi border, maybe upwards of an inch, inch and a half of rain before it's all said and done. So this is beneficial. We still have a lot more that we need, though, to get out of the current drought situation, which, by the way, we will get our weekly drought update tomorrow morning, and be sure to check back with us through the day on Thursday, as we'll be sharing that newest information with you as we get it. Right now, there's nothing to be found. Wave 31 Triple Doppler, the showers that we had a little bit earlier have dissipated. What we have out there right now, particularly as you hit the higher terrain in Madison County, parts of Morgan County, and eastward, is we are dealing with some fog, both on the ridge tops and down in the valleys, and that is producing a little mist and drizzle at times. So that's what we'll watch for primarily here over the next several hours. Otherwise, overnight tonight, not expecting a whole lot of rain until maybe tomorrow morning. We are getting signals that there could be some shower development just in time for the morning commute. So also check in with Grace tomorrow morning. She'll show you Wave 31 Triple Doppler and where we may have a few showers for the morning commute. Otherwise, a drying trend does take place tomorrow afternoon, and you can even see some of the cloud cover does break up across the area. That gives us some hope for maybe some brighter skies later in the day on Thursday compared to what we've had the last couple of days. Friday morning, clouds fill back in, but then Friday afternoon, they thin out, and only a limited rain chance on Friday. So right now, weather looks like it could be pretty good for high school football playoff games heading into Friday evening. Let's get you caught up on the tropics. We have Hurricane Rafael now in the southeastern Gulf of Mexico. This moved across the western tip of Cuba earlier today as a Category 3 storm. It has weakened down to Cat 2, 105 mile per hour sustained winds, and likely not going to regain a much intensity, but holding here around Cat 2 strength as it moves through the southern Gulf of Mexico. This is expected to stay over water for the next several days. And in fact, heading into next week, this is the new update from the National Hurricane Center. We continue to see that cone of uncertainty get farther away from the U.S. Gulf Coast. So we are getting increased confidence that although this may maintain itself as a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, it may stay out there and eventually dissipate and not have any sort of big impacts here in the U.S. Obviously, that can change, but again, right now, becoming less concerned that this is going to be a U.S. threat, but we'll continue to watch it and track it for you. For tonight, again, we've got the patches of fog out there. Temperatures will dip into the mid to upper 60s by morning. From there, we do see a steady climb back into the 70s by mid-morning. And tomorrow afternoon, depending on how much the cloud cover breaks and how many peaks of sunshine we get, we could make a run to near that 80-degree mark in quite a few spots. That's what we're looking for in Fort Payne and Muscle Shoals, 78 in Huntsville tomorrow, Decatur, Athens, and Moulton at around 79. Here's your WATE 31 Storm Tracker 10-day forecast. We stay mild on into the weekend. Highs into the upper 70s Saturday. A little cooler, though, mid-70s on Sunday. And again, we will be tracking some rain for your weekend plans. We briefly dry early next week, and then there's another weather maker coming in next Wednesday. Some more wet weather expected with that. And then look at that. Maybe, finally, some cooler weather here in November. A few days where highs may be back in the 60s and morning temperatures could dip into the 40s. We're back with WATE 31 News at 10 right after this.